Good day, students. Welcome to math.serve.com. In this clip, we're going to be going over number 7, which is part 1 of our fundamentals of AP Calculus, AB, and DC. This problem corresponds to problem 14 of the 1969 AP Calculus AB multiple choice release test item. Let's take a look at the question. It reads, if the function f is defined by f of x equals x to the fifth minus 1, then f inverse, the inverse of the function of f is defined by. So let's go over the steps for finding inverses again real quick. So it's not too long. So if you want to find the inverse, what you want to do is you want to, first of all, write in terms of x and y. Alright, so like this notation here is f of x, you write that using y and x's. So you can advance to the second part, which involves switching. You switch the x and y. And then the last part, you solve for y. And then that y that you solved for is your inverse. Okay, so call y y inverse or f inverse, whichever notation you want to use there. Okay, so this is just a real quick summary of the steps we're going to use. So we have the function f of x equals x to the fifth minus 1. So first thing we want to do is just write this using x and y. It just keeps everything neat. So f of x is the same thing as y, our dependent variable, equals x to the fifth minus 1. Now we're going to switch our x's and our y's. So instead of this to be y, I'll call it x. My output becomes my input, and my input becomes my output. Okay, when I solve for this y, that will be our inverse, y to the fifth minus 1. So we wrote it in terms of x and y. We switched our x and our y's, calling our output our input x and our input our output y, which will be the inverse. Now we're simply going to solve for y and call it our inverse. So it's now algebra from here. So let's get y isolated. We can simply add 1 to both sides. So we have y to the fifth equals x plus 1. To get rid of this fifth power, we take the fifth root of y to the fifth. So that yields y equals the fifth root of x plus 1. Now what is this? We just solved, this is the inverse, okay? So we're going to call it f to the negative 1 of x equals the fifth root of x plus 1. Alright? So we can clearly see that our answer is option letter E.